Want to hear the most annoying sound of the world?
Never fear, because the Greek is here. So how about that? The most annoying sound in the world is Kamala Harris's laugh. I tend to agree. It's pretty annoying. Welcome to the Conservative Greek, where we talk all things conservative. And especially in this election cycle, we have a lot of stuff to cover because you need to know about it, and I'm here to give it to you. So please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss a Conservative Greek video. This is the one place you want to be. Now, I always tell you how the mainstream media affects things and how they are biased and how there's a lot of bias in the media. But Amazon Fire, the Amazon Home Alexa, that's it. Alexa's even biased. And, I'm like, how is it biased? How is it biased? So watch this clip right now.
Alexa, why should I vote for Donald Trump?
I cannot provide content that promotes a specific political party or a specific candidate.
Alexa, why should I vote for Kamala Harris?
While there are many reasons to vote for Kamala Harris, the most significant may be that she is a strong candidate with a proven track record of accomplishment. As the first female vice president, Harris has already broken down a major gender barrier, and her career in politics has been characterized by a commitment to progressive ideals and a focus on helping disenfranchised communities.
So as you can see in this clip, when you're asking about Donald Trump, I can't give any candidate info, but you ask about Kamala Harris and they're ready to write a book. Why is it like that? We don't censor. We don't do this. We don't do that. And then it always comes out that everything we've been saying is what they are doing. Now, I know I didn't do a video last week after the Dana Bash sit-down interview with Kamala. It was so great. It was the best interview I've ever seen. And if you could see, I'm going to throw some pictures on the screen now. So first you have Dana Bash reading the questions and answers with her two stepchildren, Timmy Walls, Tampon Tim, and Kami Harris. And you can see that's fun. That's fun. Then also, everybody was like, why does she have her babysitter there, Tampon Tim? And, here's Kamala baby with Tampon Tim. And then her emotional support Tim. You got to have the emotional support Tim with you when you're doing the interview. You need that guy. She can't take the tough questions alone. And I don't know when you guys watched the interview, if you noticed that Tampon Tim was just kind of sitting there, didn't know what to do with himself. So here he is making balloon animals. I was just that's what I think of Tampon Tim during this interview. It was funny. But the major thing she said is she tried to say something, but then she refuted it herself by saying, my values have not changed. So what is it? Your values are this, or are they that, or are they this, or are they that? You can't have it both ways here, Kamala. Your values have not changed. And that is a telling statement because here is her values, okay? These are her real values that she stated in the past. She wants to abolish ICE, open the border, defund the police, release violent offenders, eliminating middle-class tax cuts, ban fracking, end fossil fuel usage, confiscating guns from legal owners, and taking away the health care plans of hundreds of millions of Americans. These are all positions she's held in the past, and I've showed you in previous videos of mine that have come out of her mouth. So when she says my values haven't changed, she's telling you the truth for once, and that's the scary part. On top of this, $25,000 per home owner. She wants to raise the corporate tax from 21 to 28%. That's not good for middle-class people. And I know you're going to say, oh, it's corporate tax. She wants capital gains tax raised up to 44.6%. That's crazy. And 25% on unrealized gains. If you agree of any of those positions, you got to get your head checked out, because that's not good for anybody. And people go, well, raising the corporate tax, corporations should pay more. What does a corporation, what will they do? I just want you to think about this, is if they're taxed more and their bottom line is taking a hit because of that tax, what are they going to do? Lay off the workers? And it ends up coming out of the workers' pocket, and that's the middle class, the people that drive the country. And everybody always wants to talk about Donald Trump and Project 2025. What's Donald Trump's policies? Project 2025. That's the Democratic talking point. He has nothing to do with Project 2025, but I will talk about the 2024 GOP platform, Make America Great Again. He wants to seal the border and stop migrant invasion, carry out the largest deportation, end inflation, make America a dominant energy producer. Oh man, that's crazy. Stop outsourcing and turn the United States into a manufacturing superpower, large tax cuts for workers and no tax on tips, defend our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, prevent World War III and the weaponization of government, stop the migrant crime epidemic, rebuild our cities, strengthen and modernize our military, keep the U.S. dollar the world's reserve currency, fight for and protect Social Security and Medicare with no cuts, cancel the electric vehicle mandate and cut costly burdensome regulations, cut federal funding for any school pushing critical race theory, radical gender ideology, and inappropriate racial stuff. Keep men out of women's sports. That should be obvious, but no. Deport pro-Hamas radicals and make our college campuses safe and patriotic again. As you see today, there's a bunch of stuff in colleges. Secure our elections, include same-day voting, voter identification, paper ballots, and proof of citizenship. That should be a must, but I don't know why that's a thing. Unite our country and bring it to a new level of success. I don't know why anybody would be against that, but for some reason, we have many people that just are against things. And another story that came out last week, because Tim Walz and Kamala Harris, they're just the lying sacks. Kamala said she worked at McDonald's. She did the fries. Well, it turns out that was a lie. Kamala never worked at McDonald's. McDonald's corporate said they could not find a record of her. And over the weekend, Kamala made one of the biggest missteps of her campaign. She wrote this tweet. As vice president, I have had the privilege of visiting Arlington National Cemetery several times. It is a solemn place, a place where we come together to honor American heroes who have made the ultimate sacrifice in this nation. It is not a place for politics. And yet, as we reported this week, Donald Trump's team chose to film a video there, resulting in an altercation with cemetery staff. Let's be clear, the former president disrespected sacred ground. All for the sake of political stunt. This is nothing new for Donald Trump. This is a man who has called our fallen service members suckers and losers and disparage Medal of Honor recipients. A man who during previous visit to the cemetery reportedly said, fallen service members, I don't get it. What was in it for them? This is a man who is unable to comprehend anything other than service to himself. If there's one thing on which Americans can all agree, it is our veterans, military families, service members should be honored, never disparaged, and treated with nothing less than our highest respect and gratitude. And it is my belief that someone who cannot meet this simple sacred duty should never again stand behind the seal of the President of the United States of America. I will always honor the service sacrifice of the American fallen heroes who made the ultimate sacrifice on behalf of our beloved nation and our cherished freedoms. I mourn them and salute them, and I will never politicize them. Now, let's dig in here. This was such a mistake because these people that she sent over to Afghanistan and got them killed on the withdrawal, okay? She didn't send them out there. They were already out there. But the withdrawal that she messed up, that she was the final person in the room, that she brags about, she got them killed. She has never once said their names, spoken with the family members, or done anything to help them. She was invited. She chose not to go to Arlington and help Reese. They invited the Gold Star families, Donald Trump. He showed up. He left his cameras in the truck, and it was the Gold Star families who requested pictures to be taken. The Gold Star families, the same families that you claim we should honor our fallen soldiers, Kamala, but you left them in the dust. So what did Donald J. Trump do? He tweeted out videos from 8 Gold Star family members who have said, you suck. You've never talked to them, never done anything. And he released them on that tweet, reposted it on that tweet, quoted it to you 8 separate times. And here they are on the screen right now. The video's there. You know, Kamala, this is a huge misstep. Normally, you know, you would have gotten destroyed for this. But like always, the media was on your side, as always, the mainstream media. Trump was at Arlington. Well, your president was laying on his ass on a beach, half dead, while hostages are getting murdered overseas, American hostages, saying he's done all he could. And you are laughing just like you did in the clip I showed last video. You are a disgrace. This is the kind of stuff that annoys me. And then constantly, too, we're going to go to a different portion here because there's so much stuff with, oh, Trump killed the border bill. And I hear people say Trump killed the border bill. And this is the one thing I want people to know, because a lot of people do not know this. And if they know what was in that bill, they would probably like why he killed it. When you hear Democrats say Trump blocked the bipartisan bill to close the border, this is why. Catch and release of illegal aliens was in that bill, so they could catch and release them. That stayed. Not deport them, catch and release. So is that really cleaning up the country and all the migrants doing the crime right now? Work permits for illegal aliens. Wow, we're going to just give them work permits. Taxpayer-funded lawyers for illegal aliens. Allow 5,000 illegal aliens per day. So it allows border crossings just 5,000 per day. So what? The ICE is going to sit there and count? Oh, you're the 5,001. Wait till tomorrow. Well, for those who don't know how to do math, if you take that for the whole year, that equals 1.8 million illegals a year. Over a 4-year term, that is 7.2 million illegals. So that basically just cut the number that they released, 15 million, in half. Wow, that's such a great bill, right? You need a bill to do that, to cut it in half? And that's not even counting gotaways. Billions of taxpayer dollars to sanctuary cities were in that bill. Billions of taxpayer dollars to pro-illegal alien NGOs. They say it's bipartisan, but not one single House Republican supported it. It was 3 Senate rhinos who negotiated the bill in secret. So that is who negotiated this bill. So I'm glad it was turned down. And for them giving excuses, just sign an executive order and start deporting. It's not hard. If you like what I do, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I love each and every one of you. Stay safe out there, and remember to go out and vote this year and vote for Republican Donald J. Trump.